No, don't worry. This isn't a stripogram cop video. I'm just making a stupid little video for my buddy Puyeee. His name's Richie Garcia. Everybody calls him Lich. I named him Puyeee like decades ago. I'm pretty proud of that fact. But anyways, he's the La Policia. You needed a ride to the airport, Rich? Should have told me. Oh, I forgot. I don't have a phone, and people can't contact me. Anyways, like I could have taken you where you needed to go or whatever. I could take you where you wanna go, take you where you wanna go, take you where you wanna go, hey. That song by Misha Daniels is tight. I'll be banging that shit in the clubs with my boy Rich. They call him a bitch, but hey, he ain't no snitch. He be wearing those tight Abercrombie and Fitch. You know why you became a cop, Rich? Fucking Puyeee. Because he had a traumatic experience with me and my crazy mother. My sister was off in Gary somewhere, like with her boyfriend. He was like 19 and she was like 16 or something. And like, I don't know how, like a friend of a friend, I was on the phones all day calling, and Richie was at the house. He lived across the street. I hang out with like his older brothers older than me and stuff, but like, he was a cool dude, and we'd always hang out like in the basement with all the raccoons loose. And like, I had these big box of balls, all kinds of various balls, and like, we'd throw them at the raccoons softly, and the raccoons would get a kick out of it and like run excited and shit. Like, I had a bunch of friends over all the time, but Richie was like always over, and he could like pick up the raccoons, like 40-pound raccoons and stuff, and like wrestle with them. But his brother Carlos is all gay about it and shit. He like runs, he's like, you may touch it. Carlos reminds me of a virgin bitch looking at a penis, and he's like, I don't wanna touch it, man. Fucking, your brother is gay, nigga. But Rich is cool. Yeah, I found out where Lizzie was, and like, cause my mom was going crazy. She was calling the police departments and shit. She's like spent the night at some dude's house at Poplar Cherry or some shit, and we chased her down. We figured out where it was. It was like on an expressway in Gary, and like, we were looking for her like all day for hours, and like, I saw her from a distance, like with a bunch of dudes and shit. And like, the Astro van door was like slid open in like fucking traffic on the expressway, and I fucking jettisoned out of the fucking van like it was like some future movie and shit. Like there's this big spacecraft, and like it lowers down like a little motorcycle bike, and like some dude chases the bad guy or something, and like I ran after her, and like they took off. They had a huge head start, but I was a track star and shit, and I caught her in like fucking 5 seconds, and like I brought her back to the van, and like these dudes I've never met before were like, oh, I'm sorry, dog, and shit. These white dudes, and like, I wasn't mean to them, you know. I could have like punched them or some shit. I just retrieved my sister, you know. They like basically kidnapped her and shit, and I guess a couple of those dudes died years later or something, some kind of bank robbery. But that was like traumatic for a young kid. Richie was like 10 or some shit. How old were you, Rich? For him, Puyeee. But anyways, you think you got a gat? This is my gat. Can you tell what kind of gat this is? It's not real. It looks real. Pew, 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 pew. Richie's oldest brother, no, second oldest brother, Eric. He looks like The Rock and shit from WWE or whatever. I guess he's always been a jock. He was even on my baseball team when I was a fat kid and I wasn't good at baseball back then. And like he was like the star and shit with Dan Spitali and shit. But he was like one of those. Richie's older brother Eric was like one of those kids that was in puberty and shit at the time, at 10 years old or some shit. I was like a little fat kid staring off into space in right field, and he was like 6 feet tall, super macho man running the bases and shit. He's so gay. I hate like growth spurts. Later in life, I fucking pwned all noobs in baseball, even that bitch. But anyways, like Richie found Eric's cup. You know, like it's a jock cup. It goes like on your crotch. And he's like, "Hey, what is this, Eric?" He was like a 10, 11-year-old kid or whatever. And Eric's like a mean asshole. But he's funny. And he's like, "Come on, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is." And Eric was like, "Nah, I don't think I'm going to tell you." And he's like, "Come on." And like for about like 10 minutes he kept the joke going. He's like, "Okay, I'll tell you what it is. But you gotta promise not to tell anybody. It's a special kind of gas mask." And Richie put the jock on his face. He was like, like breathing it and shit. And Eric just started laughing. He's like, and like that was like the cruelest joke ever. But like Richie, I don't think he even heard the story. So the joke's on you, Rich. You're fucking smelling his crotch and shit. Sure you're out in the tropics and shit right now with your lady, laying back and sipping Tecate. Man, you lucky dude. Alright, Puyeee, I'm out.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out!
Hey, sup?
Susie, don't forget your sandwiches.
Hey,
I made
sup?
you sandwiches. Oh, you boys look so lovely in your little outfits.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Lafitte? Hey, watch me alley.
Oh, I just want to eat you up.
Love the tattoo, Mr. Lafitte.
Look at all your different colored hats.
You might want to put a vest on. Orange vests are for pussies. So out of taste. Boost it. Hey, aren't you Buzz Lightyear? I love your movie. Check it out.
Hey guys, it's funny, these people, they go to sleep. They think everything's fine, everything's good. They wake up the next day and they're in fight.
I believe I knew your mother, son.
You know my mom?
Would your name happen to be Johnny McGillicuddy?
Yeah.
What's it been, 13 years?
What?
14? My lord, it's like I'm looking in a mirror. Does your mother still hang out at dockside bars?
Dockside bar?
Johnny, do you play baseball?
Brian, you ain't no pimp, dude.
Where's my money?
That's my money.
Man, you just jumped, fucker.